Hello folks, I pray everybody is doing well today. Doing a new fly today. The first thing I'm using is black thread. I'm using some yellow and orange foam body and I have it already started on my hook. I'm not wrapping it tight. I want it to be a little bit visible, but I'm taking it all the way down to the end, and it's going to be bigger in the middle than it is on each end. So I'm tightening it down, trying to keep it from spinning on me. I will come back and change that a little bit. Next thing I want to do is take my orange deer hair, and we're going to make our tail. So we'll run that in our stacker. Just to get our tips even again. It doesn't want to fall out of our stacker real easy, but that will work. We can turn it around, get a hold of it, so we can turn it around and get the tails headed the right direction. Now we'll take it, not a real long tail, but let's wrap that a few times. Bring it back to the top. We'll take and clip off the excess. We're going to do what we did before. I'm going to use my fluorescent yarn. I'm going to tie it in behind, just behind the yellow foam. And we want to bring our thread back to the head so that we can tie our back on. Okay, that held pretty good. So we will take and we will wrap our top body right in front of our foam. So the foam is on the bottom and our fluorescent green body is on the top. Now it's beginning to look something like a wasp. I'm not sure what it looks like, but it's going to be something that I hope will float better than what the others that I made. Now I showed you before these were the ones that I made before, and I'm going to I put it in water. Let me move this over here. It sinks a little faster than what I was wanting it to. So I'm putting the foam body on it in order to make it float a little bit slower. To sink a little bit slower. maybe that will grab their attention. I want to take my orange hackle. I'm going to tie that in and put a little bit of hackle right against the body just for accent. I'm only going to put a couple of turns on because I don't want much. I don't really need a whole lot. I just want it to have an appearance of a collar on the bug. I'm going to have to wrap a little more before I tie it in because I'm too tapered on my head where my eyes are going to be, and my hackle doesn't want to lay down. Let's see if this works. I'm going to have to use my hackle pliers. Do you ever find that when you attempt to do something, it doesn't always work the way you want it to the first time? I find that more and more all the time, that my idea has to be modified. That's part of the learning experience, and I can tell you that I have not quit learning, and I haven't quit finding new ways to do things. And you know, I appreciate folks who bear with me while I get this figured out. So now I'm going to take my beads, cut my eyes, now I'm going to tie them in. Okay, that's going to look pretty good, I think. Let's put a couple of whips on there. I'm not using my tool, I'm just using my finger. Get that behind the eyes. Draw it down tight. We're going to do a couple more. And then I want to put this in the water because I want to see how it's going to float or sink, and what rate of sink it is. And generally I use either 6 or 8 pound test line monofilament when I'm crappie fishing. Alright, let's see how that looks. Got the orange tail. I've got the yellow orange foam belly, the hackle, the fluorescent orange yarn, the orange hackle, and the bead eyes. Let me tie this on here with this other jig to get the difference in the rate of fall. Well, I'm going to have to use another line because that one got too short. I'm not going to do a full-fledged knot. I just want enough to hold it on there. Okay, now, so I'm gonna give them both the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna get them both wet. Now, let me bring my project a little closer for visibility here. Okay, this one has the foam belly. This one does not. They're basically the same. And let's see, they're both touching the water. That did fall a lot slower. Well, there's not much difference, but it did help a little bit with the rate of fall. So there are my two jigs that I have made. I made a third one. I did not get a video of this one, but I did make another one with yellow yarn. It wasn't a very good looking fly, but I'm going to try it, and I'm going to let you know how all of these work at a later time when I get a chance to take them out and give them a try on the water. Thanks for watching. You have a blessed day.